Hi, I'm here with Libby Patrick of Sims Patrick Studio, and we're in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina at the recently opened Hotel Hartness. So tell us about the project. What did you want to create?
Well, this space really represents a phase of the day, and you'll see that throughout the project. The Hartness family is the impetus for this entire project. And so this was the childhood home of Hotel Hartness, and this is on 467 acres of idyllic, beautiful property.
Okay. Well, should we go see reception?
Let's do it. So here we are in the reception area, and this was really all about the nighttime phase of the day. And so you can start to see the reference of the moon and the floor and this reference in the light fixture above. This space was amazing to start with, but it was very traditional. And we were able to come in and revitalize it and really pick up on the actual things that were here, but enhance them, like a connection between the old and the new. Well, this was the original courtyard, so it's really a big outdoor room.
Right.
You can see, these trees are creating columns. You've got these intimate seating spaces that, become part of the view.
Where did you grow up?
Decatur, Alabama.
What were you like as a kid?
I was a tomboy when I was a kid, and I did a lot of drawing, a lot of, sketching, but also building. We built forts. We, were always into some sort of adventure.
And what did your mom and dad do? Did they influence you at all?
They did. My mom was a chef. She also was a teacher.
Okay.
And my dad is an orthopedic surgeon.
All right.
And I always think of him as the carpenter of anatomy.
And so when did you decide that this would be something you wanted to pursue in college? And you went to Auburn, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I ended up going over to my uncle's firm in Atlanta when I was in high school.
Okay.
And that made a huge impact on me. I saw the difference between interior architecture and interior decorating. My first job out of college was with Stevens & Wilkinson architecture firm.
Okay.
And I was in their interior design division.
So what was your next step?
My next step was that I'd had so much big public space experience that I ended up going to TVS to do big public spaces.
Okay.
And I was hired to do a big project called Phipps Plaza.
Okay.
That was probably my claim to fame, honestly.
Why did you decide to go out on your own?
I was a principal, and I was on the road all the time, and I had a young son.
Okay.
And I'd always promised myself that if I was fortunate enough to have children, that I wanted to be mom. And Sims Patrick was really started not strategically, but it evolved into what we have today.
All right, so you ready for a rapid fire?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Okay. Number of hotels you worked on in your career?
Gosh, it's got to be 50, 60 hotels.
Oh. What would you tell your younger self?
To not get taken advantage of.
That's a good one. Tell us one thing that people might not know about you.
Well, that I've been bald twice in 5 years.
You want to explain why?
I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I had a T-cell lymphoma in my jaw, and I went through chemotherapy, and it was cured, and then unfortunately it came back. And I went through a bone marrow transplant, and I had an amazing donor, a young woman named Maddie Traveler, who is my hero. And she gave me her bone marrow when she was 26 years old. And so I like to say I'm 28 now.
Yeah. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for showing us this beautiful property and spending the morning with us. It's such an honor to give you the Platinum Circle Award this year. So we're super excited.
Well, I'm so excited. Yeah. Thank you. And yay.
Done.
Woo! Woo! Woo!